And welcome back everyone to the Adda Premier League 2021. I'm here with Mihir Patwardhan and at Fuquay Upper, and the SAMP Army are playing the Chargers. Chargers have won the toss and they've chosen to field first. It's Hardeep and Govinda to open the batting, and it's Vikas with his first ball. Well played there. It's a very chilly morning here, and the Chargers have chosen to field. And they've opened with Vikas Butt. Well bowled there. It's down the track, and that's beautiful. That's wicket. Wicket in the first over there. Down to deep mid. And what a start for Chargers there. Hardeep just coming down the track and hitting it straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket, and he's made that catch look very easy in this very cold weather here. Great start for Chargers and a poor start for SAMP Army. Hardeep just looking for quick runs in the power play. He played 2 dot balls before that, so he decided to come down the track and try to make something out of this ball, but he's hit it straight to deep mid wicket. And it's going to be Sarnam Patel, the new batsman in. Usually opens for SAMP Army, but today we've seen him go 1 down. He's going to be their key to score these runs in the power play and make something that the SAMP Army can defend here. Strong lefty batsman, he can hit the ball a mile. Who's that? It's going to be Govinda on strike there. Vikas Butt picking up a wicket in his 3rd ball, not giving any runs away. Great start to his over. It's a wide ball there. SAMP Army will make the most out of the power play every year. Get as many runs as possible. Get off to a good start. Can't be losing too many wickets here. Yeah, so first runs on the board for SAMP Army. And the courtesy of a wide. I'll be looking to maximize this power play. They bat very deep here. Just cut away for a single. Well played there.
Oh, that's well played for 4, actually. Some poor fielding out in the deep.
Yeah, it's a very fast outfield here today at Fuquay Upper. And Govinda has just smashed that for 4.
Touched it for 4. He didn't smash it. He just touched it for 4.
Very clean cut shot from Govinda there. And that's what SAMP Army will need more of today.
Only Mike.
Just tucked away around the corner for a single there. It's good batting, getting a boundary, and then immediately getting off the strike. It's going to be Sarnam Patel now. He's, as I said before, he's the key batsman for SAMP Army. He's going to need to go big today if SAMP Army are looking to win this one against Smashers here. Vikas Butt with his last ball to Sarnam Patel. Vikas Butt steaming into Sarnam Patel.
It's well played there. 6 for 1 in the first over. Good start for Smashers.
And a great start from Vikas Butt. He's gotten the wicket that the Smashers need. Probably going for that big slog over mid-wicket coming down the track. He was given a nice and easy catch for the deep mid-wicket fielder. So the SAMP Army is 6 for 1. It's the last thing you want here, losing your opening batsman in the first over. Sarnam Patel and Govinda will have to look to rebuild from here. Yeah, it's a very chilly and windy day here at Fuquay Upper. Smashers, they've chosen to field, which is an unlikely decision. But let's see how it's been working for them in the first over with the wicket. And it's going to be Varun with the second over. Short and edged away. There's no deep third. It's going to be 4. Not the longest of third-man boundaries at Fuquay Upper. And he's just placed it with an outside edge through the gap for 4. He's given a 4 in his first ball, but I don't think Varun will mind that. An edge with the slip in place. That's exactly what he wants. It looks like the third man has gone back to save that boundary there. Varun coming in for second ball here.
That's a nice yorker there. Govind looking for a single there, but Sarnam sends him back. Great bowling here.
Yeah, that's a much better ball from Varun. Not a lot of width on offer, making the batsman get down and play that yorker. Nothing is easy to do here when it's this cold outside, but it's going to be a great game of cricket today.
George has glanced on to find leg for a single.
It's going to be a leg by, so an immediate change of plan by Varun here. He's gone the first ball a little wider, taking a boundary, but then he's come much straighter with that yorker, and this one just wrapping him on the pads. Let's see what his plan to Sarnam is. I think he'll look to stay straight but not get too down the leg side, so that is where Sarnam is strong.
It's a beautiful shot. Is that 4? That just races away through the point boundary. It's well played there by Sarnam Patel. Can't be going too full to him. Keep a consistent line of length.
Lovely cover drive there from Sarnam Patel. That's what he's talking about. That's what we were talking about before. He's a key batsman for SAMP Army, and if he gets off to a good start, well, the Smashers will be in trouble here.
Can't be going too many loose balls to him here. Can make the most out of it.
Varun coming in now.
Shorehorn this time pulled away. Short mid for a single. Oh, wait.
Stop ball there. Sarnam has sent him back. The short ball, Sarnam sets up for that very well with his high back lift, but he just wasn't able to get under that one. You can see he's rehearsing, trying to get under it, trying to clear mid-wicket boundary.
I just panicked because that was a single. Well played there. Rocks on the back foot, defends it beautifully.
Yeah, Sarnam, he's moving very quick on a day where not a lot of people will move quick. You know, no one's really has been warmed up here, but Sarnam, he's looking agile here today. 15 for 1 for no loss. 15 for 1 after 2 overs.
Vikas coming in, ball second over here.
And why not, right? He's bowled such a beautiful first over, getting the wicket of Hardeep and not conceding too many in the power play.
Pulled away for 4. That's a beautiful shot there. Well played by Govinda. Just rocks on the back foot and just demolishes that for 4.
Yeah, a lovely shot there from Govinda. That's what you like to see, a batsman getting back and dispatching the short ball. Just too short from Vikas there. He's been put away for 4.
As we said before, Smashers need to keep a consistent line and length to these two batsmen. As we know, both of them can be extremely explosive here.
And SAMP Army, they've lost 1 wicket here, but the important thing is they've been keeping a good run rate, getting the consistent boundary. It's only been 2 overs, but they've already had 19 runs.
Oh, and that's a second wicket down. What is going on here? Rocks on the back foot, just it's a straight up in there, just straight to square leg.
You saw the difference between those 2 balls. This one just kicks up that much. Govinda going for another pull shot, gets caught on the back foot and just lobs one up to square leg. Very soft dismissal there.
Vikas gets back beautifully to Govinda. Govinda smacked him for 4 first ball. Second ball is a wicket from Vikas. SAMP Army 19 for 2 now.
And they're in trouble here. Vikas, but he's on fire. And he's looking, and this is turning out to be a great power play spell from Vikas. 10 for 2 in just 1.2 overs. That is a big blow for SAMP Army. Just looking for those quick runs again in the power play. And as a result, they've lost 2 wickets already.
Oh, new batsman seems to be Hitesh Kumar.
Yeah, many can remember his double 100 early on in the season in the TCL Premier League. Can be a very dangerous batsman. And this is the partnership that's going to be key for SAMP Army. They have to rebuild. 19 for 2, they're in all sorts of trouble, and they have to come back from this.
Hitesh and Sarna need to be the key for Stamp Army. They need to score some big runs here. Make the most out of the power play.
And only a wide, deep third man to start off for Hitesh. Vikas but steams in again.
Well played there from Hitesh Patel. As we said before, Vikas needs to keep a consistent line and length. Can be getting too short. Bring in the dot balls for these two.
Yeah, I definitely agree, especially if you have no deep mid-wicket or deep square leg. Can't be getting too short and too on the leg side there, because they will hit you away.
So well ran there from Sarna Patel.
Yeah, running is going to be important here. You have to take those singles and doubles. I would say they're just as, if not more important than those boundaries. You have to keep the scoreboard ticking. It's one of the most important things in T20 cricket. And SAMP Army will have to play this smartly here. You've lost 2 wickets, but you don't want to get bogged down by that. You have to keep it ticking. You have to get that odd boundary. Good Yorker there from Vikas. Well dug out by Sarna Patel. No single there. This is turning out to be a very economical over. Just 1 boundary coming off it, and then a wicket the very next ball. It's not easy bowling out here in the cold. It can be hard to grip the ball, can be hard to get it right with Vikas, but he's done everything right today.
That's well played. Looks for a single there, but Hitesh Patel refuses there. Just keep the scoreboard ticking here. Stamp Army 20 for 2, 3 overs.
And now it'll be interesting to see if Vikas Butt gets brought back for a 3rd over in the power play. I think that's what the Smashers have to do. They have to keep going, keep being aggressive. And with their strike bowler, Vikas, he's been bowling beautifully. 2 overs, 10, 11 for 2 wickets already. So I would say give him the 3rd over. Thoughts?
So got it down to 3rd man for a single there. Well played by Hitesh Patel.
Henderson a number.
We're having technical difficulties. We'll be back soon.
And welcome back. Sorry about that. We've had some technical difficulties, but the SAMP Army, they've got off to a brilliant start, 47 for 2 in just 5.2 overs. Talk about a good power play.
They haven't lost too many wickets here. 47 for 2, right?
Twist.
Oh, he goes for the big swing. Fielder puts his hand out there, and that's a drop catch. Can't be dropping catches here.
Yeah, definitely a very poor effort from the fielder at third man. You can't drop Sarnam Patel like that. That would have been a big wicket for the SAMP Army, but their 50 does come up in the 6th over. As Navdeep comes in.
Oh, some nice line of length here. It's well played by Sarnam.
It's 2 balls to go in the power play. What was Sarnam's plan B? Oh, cut away.
Brilliantly. It's a misfield for 4 there. Poor fielding here from the Smashers.
Yeah, poor fielding there. You can't give a boundary just like that. A lot of boundaries are going to come on this chilly day, but you can't give them away for free. It is a cold day today, but that can't be used as an excuse, especially when you've chosen to field first. You've got to be prepared for this sort of stuff. So Sarnam gets another boundary. He's 26 off just 16 balls. He started the rebuilding, and he's formed a partnership, which is exactly what the SAMP Army had needed after the quick loss of 2 wickets.
Tej Kumar playing the supporting role here, just rotating strike to Sarnam. Great batting from both of them.
Oh, thank you so much.
SAMP Army 55 for 2. End of power play here. Definitely make the most out of the power play here.
Yeah, after a poor start from the SAMP Army, courtesy of Vikas Butt taking 2 wickets in the 2 overs he's bowled, SAMP Army have rebuilt beautifully, courtesy of Sarnam Patel. And a new bowler introduced into the attack, Vinod Rabala. It's going to be Hitesh on strike. He's going to start off with a wide. Just short and wide on that occasion, but too wide.
Keep everything tight here to these two. You can't be giving away way too many extras. He's giving away free runs here.
Yeah, not a great start from Vinod there. Giving an extra on his first ball. Not great momentum going into the rest of the over.
It's another wide here.
Yeah, poor start to his over. You know, it can be hard to grip the ball in this chilly weather, but can't bowl two wides when you haven't even bowled the first ball yet. And better on this occasion, but well played by Hitesh Patel, just knocking it to the short cover fielder. He's already got 2 runs courtesy of the wide, so he'll just be looking to rotate the strike and get Sarnam back.
Full toss there. He just hits it back straight to the fielder and then off.
I think the SAMP Army can take those types of singles. You know, it's cold, fielder's all the way on the 30, and he's just nicely going long barrier, so put some pressure on the fielders. Extremely hard to field in this weather, so should be looking to take those singles.
Just leave that one there. Well bowled from Vinod.
Short and wide, just misses the cut there, just stayed a little low. Hitesh would have wanted to hit that through point and get a boundary, but unable to do so. You know, poor start to his over, but he's brought it back nicely. Couple of dot balls.
Well bowled again. This has actually been a pretty good over apart from the 2 wides at the beginning. He bowled all 5 dot balls after that.
Yeah, it's medium pace bowling. Hitesh just not able to use the pace and get it in a gap. It's very good bowling, very smart bowling from Vinod. SAMP Army, a good start to the power play, but 7th over here has been very tight from Vinod. Just 2 wides coming off of it.
Last ball, Vinod bringing the mid-off fielder back to long off now. And Hitesh Patel goes for the big one, doesn't get much of it. That's great running from Sarnam as they take 2 over there.
Yeah, you love to see that, just agility and speed from Sarnam Patel, knowing that he's got it straight, he's got it to the left and right of the deep fielders.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm so excited to be a part of the Think Savio intern team. Think Savio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Savio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Investing at an early age is so important because it amplifies lifetime earning potential and allows for more financial freedom at an early age. So create a free Think Savio student account today and start making money right away.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a
And it's Navdeep to Hitesh Patel. He's 11 off 17, but he won't mind that because Sarnam is 32 off 21 there.
Goes for the pick shot, Tears misses out completely. That was a pretty loose ball there. Make the most of those to Hitesh Patel.
So a good over comes to an end from Navdeep. And 8 overs gone. It's SAMP Army are 62 for the loss of 2.
Cesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Cesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
And Vinod Rabala coming back for his second over. He's given 5 runs in the first, so very good start from him. And Smashers are right in giving him a second over. It's Vinod Rabala to Hitesh Patel. Second ball.
Sure, and that's cut away beautifully. Only got 2 from it. Great fielding in the deep.
Yeah, I didn't get all of it. Just able to chip it over the 30-yard circle. And Sarnam Patel, he's been running beautifully throughout his innings. He's come back for 2 to get Hitesh Patel back on strike. Vinod just getting too short on that occasion. allowing Hitesh to hit it over the fielders. Even though it comes in again. This one is launched
swing there.
into the road of Fuquay Upper. What a shot that is from Hitesh Patel, right in the slot, and it's been launched over the deep midfielder for 6.
Hitesh makes the most of it there with that ball.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting a move on as well here. He started playing the supporting role to Surnam, but then he's come out and he's played a big hit to get his first 6.
Hitesh will be 19 off 20 now. He made up pretty well now in the 6.
A slower ball from Vinod there. Dish waited on it nicely, but he's cut it straight to the fielder. Again, looking just to take that single off every ball. It's a very good batting intent from Hitesh Patel. SAMP Army moved to 71 with 2 balls remaining in the 9th over.
Some down the ground. Doesn't get much of that though. Hitesh wants to run the second one, but Sarnam sends him back. Great batting here from Hitesh.
Yeah, Sarnam, he hasn't got strike in the last couple overs. He'll be looking to continue and maybe get a 50 here. This is his innings. We've said it before, he's the key for SAMP Army to build a good score. And that's exactly what he's doing here. He's 33 off 22 balls. And he's taken SAMP Army out of the hole that they've dug for themselves by losing 2 wickets in the first over. Vinod Rabala coming in for his last ball of the over.
That's well put there from Vinod. In that length area there. Sarnam just getting on the front foot and defending the ball.
Yeah, Sarnam, he looks frustrated with that. He wanted a single there. He wanted just to push it through the offside gap and get 1. He's very disappointed in himself. He's rehearsing that shot several times. End of the over there, SAMP Army 73 for 2. And it's going to be Navdeep coming in with his 3rd over. He just gave 15 in the last 2. He'll be looking to break this partnership here. So SAMP Army, with this platform that they've built for themselves, they'll be looking to get around 150, 160, which I think is a very solid score on this ground.
Well bowled there by Navdeep. It's been a pretty equal game so far on both sides.
Yeah, Navdeep, he's bowling that awkward spin. It's not fast enough to use the pace, but it's not slow enough to come down the track. And that is a short ball pulled over the field. And he'll get 4. Good effort from the deep square leg fielder, but not enough. Hitesh just rocking back and smashing that one into that deep square leg gap. He'll get 4 more, and he's getting a move on as well. And it's Navdeep coming in. Oh, that one much quicker. You'll see it from any spinner. You get hit for a boundary, immediately an increase in pace. And well left by Hitesh Patel. He knew it was coming. and just content with leaving it alone.
He
What a
goes for
shot
the big
that
one
is.
there. Oh, that's a great catch in the deep.
What a catch that is, right in the deep. Big
That will be the
Soxy.
dismissal of Hitesh Patel.
He's hit that so hard, right up in the sky, and he did not want to catch that, but he's taken it eventually. Great catch. You can see him shaking his hands. That has gotta hurt. 50 degrees here at Fuquay Upper today, and those catches are not easy. That's the breakthrough that they needed. Hitesh he was getting going with his innings, and undone by Navdeep. So a good supporting role by Hitesh comes to an end. And the new batsman is going to be Akshar Patel. He's captain of the side. He's a very good batsman, but he has a role to play here. He just has to give that supporting role to Sardam Patel, who's striking the ball beautifully right now at a strike rate of 150 with 5 fours and 1 6.
I believe both the sides are taking a break now.
SESTA Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, SESTA serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. SESTA has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. SESTA Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm so excited to be a part of the Think Savio intern team. Think Savio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Savio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Listening at an early age is so important because it actively applies lifetime earning potential. and start making money right away.
And we're back after a short break.
I have an idea. I think mine are my socks. You guys want up this score or hot ones?
So the SAMP Army, they've lost Hitesh Kumar Patel for a good knock. But it's Navdeep to continue his over here to Sarnam Patel. That one just cut away straight to the fielder. Sarnam will be looking to get that gap. He'll be looking to get 4 there. Short and wide from the off spinner.
Goes for the slog sweep there. That's well fielded.
Yeah, you love to see that fielding effort, especially out here in the cold. A big slog sweep from Sarnam Patel, but well fielded in the outfield. And it looks like it's going to be a change of shoes for Akshay Patel. That's a rare sight to see, but I guess it's happening here. Good straight drive there from Sarnam, but unfortunate it's hit the stumps. He's looking to get maybe one, maybe even a double because it was hit so straight. But too straight, in fact, that it's hit the stumps.
A little bit of decrease in their run rate in the past 2 overs here.
Yeah, I mean, when you break a partnership like that, there's always going to be a decrease in run rate.
They run the quick signal there. That's overthrow. They go for the second.
They'll be looking to come back for 2, maybe. Fielder's quick enough to get there. Sorry, I'm trying to paddle it, but it's hit him straight on the body. That one's gotta hurt. He's clutching his chest.
Yeah, it's 1.4.
And he looks to be getting better. Good fight from Sarnum. Just trying to paddle that away. Just a little high bounce, getting the better of him. Sarnum going for that slog sweep once again. And once again hitting the stumps. Twice in the same over. That's a rare sight to see. Sarnum obviously looking to go after this off spinner here. He's just tucked it away for one. And it's Akshay Patel on strike, the skipper for SAMP Army. He has a role to play today. It's over up. So good over from and Navdeep is back into the attack. That one just a nice length, just sliding onto Sarnum. Not able to tuck it away for one.
He goes for the reverse sweep there. Got one from it only.
And that's innovation from Sarnum. He wasn't able to get the singles, so he decides to go for the big switch hit. Gets a top edge. Gets kind of lucky there, could have gone straight up, but it's just popped over the keeper and he's gone one.
Akshay Patel here facing his first ball now.
So he's not updating at all.
Nicely defended off the back foot from Akshay Patel. Navdeep, he's bowled a very good spell, removing Ritesh Patel. That was the key wicket.
So he goes for the big one there. Just finds his man. Only get one from there.
update नहीं है भाई. यहाँ पे तो
Oh.
Well played by Sarnum.
अच्छा वहाँ पे
Straight to point though. Some great bowling from the Smashers here. The run rate has decreased in Samp Army. Goes for a reverse sweep again. Hits that in the gap. That just races away for 4. That's a beautiful shot from Sarnam Patel.
Brilliant innovation there. He tried it the first time. Just scampered through for 1, but this time he's got it in the gap. He's been targeting that point boundary all through the innings, and this time he gets it with a little bit of change-up with a nice switch hit into the gap, and he'll get 4. So not a great end to the over. But Sarnum, this is what he's been looking for, not able to get a boundary in the last few overs. This time he gets one away for 4.
It's down. Peanut butter factory.
Good intent there from Akshar. He's come out with a solid plan in mind just to get the ball away, try to get those 1s and 2s. Maybe an odd boundary.
Swept away beautifully. That races down through 5 leg for 4 by Sarnam Patel. Some great batting here.
Yeah, as he inches closer to his 50 there, what a shot that is. Swept away, it's a short boundary there. It's heaven for lefties. And
Bowler just drifting down the leg there. That's the cover's first angle this time.
just tipped up there, almost a catch, but into the gap.
Sure goes for the big one there. That's a drop catch. Can't be dropping too many catches here from Smashers.
Yeah, they've taken some beauties, but they've also dropped some sitters. This time, Akshar going for that big sweep, trying to go down the ground, but he gets a nice top edge. Third man fielder, he did the hard work, he got there, got the hands to it, but not able to complete the catch.
Sonam goes for the big one there, and he finds the fielder. It's a great catch in the deep.
Comfortably taken by the cow corner fielder. You know, it's very chilly, but he was there, he was ready. He had his hands out the moment the ball was hit. And he's taking a very nice catch. Sarnam Patel goes before he can hit his 50. He's played a good innings there, coming at one down right in the first over. And he's helped the SAMP Army come back from their dire position.
Got enough to a great start for the SAMP Army. Sarnam Patel.
We said it before. We knew he was going to be the key for SAMP Army, and today he showed up brilliantly.
At the beginning.
So very good spell from this off spinner here, who's held the brakes on Sternum's innings, and he's gotten the man he needed. Oh, and a big stroke from Uxher, but he hasn't cleared the 30, and it lands in no man's land. That's unfortunate. 3 fielders coming at it. The bowler, mid-off, and mid-on all running towards the ball. No calling involved, and they've allowed it to just land right in the middle there. And a good over comes to an end, getting a wicket of Sarnam Patel. We introduced 2 new commentators into the box, Anirudh Bolasetti and Mithali Patwardhan. Welcome, guys.
Hey guys, excited to be here at FVA Upper. 97 for 4 after 13 overs. Akash Joshi batting with Akshar Patel. And it seems that a new bowler has been introduced into the attack. SAMP Army have 7 overs left. They'll be looking to tuck around a few singles. Once these 2 can get set, they can go from there.
Yeah, Akshar Patel needs to be the one to take the charge here. Go after the bad balls and take singles off the good length ones.
As Akshar Patel just strokes it down to long on for a single. Sorry for the technical difficulties with the scorecard, but we should have it up and running in a bit as Akash Joshi comes to strike for the second delivery of the over.
Oh, that's play and miss there from the batsman.
Yeah, that's the line he'll want to keep, just pitched up around 4th and 5th stump. He's got a deep sweeper and a deep third. So any slash that gets away should only find the fielders, hands of the fielders. Akash Joshi, a minor league player, played for the Florida Beamers as he just tucks one away to backward square for a dot ball.
Fielders are in for the new batsman. The new batsman should definitely try to get it past the 30-yard circle, which is immediately a boundary on most occasions on this field.
Yeah, he has that option to run it down. It's a deep third once the ball's outside off, but he's going to look to hit as straight as possible, get himself in, and once they can set themselves up for the last 4 overs, which can arguably be the most important overs in a T20 match, they can get as many maximum runs as possible. Saithe just ready bowling. He's bowled a pretty tidy over so far, just 1 run from the 4 deliveries bowled, but you can kind of just see that there should be a release shot here from Akash Joshi. Hasn't been able to get going yet. Just cuts one away to point for a dot ball.
Oh, and that's great backing up by the square leg fielder. It's quite chilly here at Fuquay Upper, and any ball that's going to hit you has got to hurt.
Yeah, last ball here has been a very good over, especially in this 14th over. These 14, 15, and 16 overs. These are the transition overs. I'm just looking to get 9, 10 runs, transition into the death, and save wickets as he moves across, swings one away, over deep backwards square, hits the rocks, and that should be a judge to 6. That's a really good shot from Akash Joshi. He gets off the mark.
That is an excellent shot by Akash Joshi. He just moved right outside his off stump and hit the ball away, which was a pretty short delivery there.
Yeah, there's no better feeling as a batsman than to get off the mark with a 6. All the pressure from over the 5 dot balls, or the 4 dot balls, sorry, have pretty much been released.
हाथ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या बाल? हाथ में नहीं आ रहा है? बाल मत खाइए।
As Arpan Reddy continues into the attack, he's bowled 3 deliveries with a double and a single. Akash Joshi comes back to strike for his first delivery after the 6. He just back cuts it almost for a boundary. And the runs are starting to flow here as soon as Akash Joshi has come in.
Yeah, that's really smart cricket by Akash Joshi, just moving across and hitting the ball away for the boundary.
He swings it down the ground, should fall in no man's land. And it'll just be a single.
That brings the skipper back on strike.
as they're 114 for 4 after 15 overs. Akash Joshi batting with Akshay Patel. Seems like Akshay Patel has more of a supporting role here at the crease with Akash Joshi. Yeah, then you can stay at the side and just stop.
Akshay Patel getting ready to face the first ball of the new over. He swings at it. That's misfielding. Poor fielding by that fielder.
Yeah, the keeper has come up to side Tejas Reddy, so that will just restrict Akshay Patel's foot movement. Since like he can't use his feet down the ground and he has to stand inside the crease. As Akash Joshi comes to strike, he's 11 off 7 at the moment. He did hit him for 6 the last delivery that Sai Tejas Reddy had bowled. He's pitching it up quite a bit, so that should be in Akash Joshi's arc.
Regardless of the keeper standing up, Akash has still started moving in his crease, which is quite risky, but at this point it kind of needs to be done because it's the 15th over of the game.
Yeah, as the innings winds down, it seems that the batsmen are going for some shots here. Akash Joshi looking to reverse sweep Sai Tejas. There was no appeal there. I think it could have maybe touched him bat. And this should sneak through for a quick single. Umpire gives it not out. Fielders do not look happy with that decision. And yeah, you can see the leg side is pretty packed. There is a long gone deep cow corner and a deep square. For the reason that you can see both Akash Joshi and Akshay Patel strongly target the leg side. Especially off the slot deliveries, they like to move across and swing through that cow corner region. So any missed time can fall into the hands of the fielder.
That's driven straight back down the ground. They'll get a single right there.
Yeah, and a huge shout out and thanks to the umpires standing out here in this very cold weather and putting through hard work just for cricket to keep going on, and that just shows the love for cricket that the community of Morrisville has. As we get back to the game. Hit.
That's slide. Gonna fall in no man's land there. One more single. Oh, they're running two.
Yeah, he just looked to hit over extra covers almost. It looked like he got a bit of a slice on the bat and it just got over the top of mid-off. Sai Tejas Reddy will continue. He's got one delivery left. 1.512. They just
Well played by Akshay Patel there. Down to mid-off. Won't get a run from that one.
as we have a quick commentary switch. I'm here put Worthen subs in for his sister Mitali Worthen. And the score is 120 for 4 after 16 overs.
I would say SAMP needs to target at least around 150 plus for here.
Yeah, it is tough for the bowlers to bowl, so this is more of a batting paradise. You need at least 150 on the board, and I think it's very doable for the SAMP Army here. They have 4 overs left. They'll be honestly looking to target 40 runs, but the only demon on their side is the wickets in hand. As Arpan Reddy will continue with this to finish his spell. And again, he goes for the reverse sweep. It is a small boundary out of short third for the right-hander. So we've seen that shot happen about 2-3 times. I think that's the play, and target that boundary. Look to get 4s, and if hit well, even a 6. He just strikes that down the ground for a double.
Second half of the innings has been a great bowling from smashers here. The second half.
You have to think that break changed something in their mindset. They decided, let's put the cold wars aside and let's just play our best out here for another 10 overs and restrict them as much as we can and give the batting side an easier job. As it's hit down the ground for a quick 2. It's good running by Akshar Patel and Akash Joshi.
Big swing there. They run 2 there. That's some great running from Akshar Patel. Runs the first one hard there. Comes back for the second easily.
Yeah, he looked to target that keeper's end. But when you're at long on, long off in a deep cow corner, you want to try to target that bowler's end with a 1 bounce throw. It's a lot closer. I know it is tempting to go for that keeper's end. But if you can throw to the bowler's end, you can get it a run out and stop an extra run. As he swings one away, hasn't got the most of it. There's a man converging on it, and
it's a beautiful effort in the deep there. Only got 2 from that one.
Yeah, it just fell through his hands. He dove in. That was a very, very valiant effort. But it'll be 2 nevertheless, and that's what Akash Joshi is worried about. He's worried about hitting it as hard as he can into his strong areas and running hard.
Last ball for Arpan Reddy's ball. Reverse
Goes
sweep.
for the reverse.
A little bit of confusion in the deep from the 2 fielders there.
Yeah, he went for the reverse again, targeting that smaller boundary, and it just seemed that it fell in just out of reach of the fielder's hands, and Akash Joshi will take a single just to stay on strike.
Samp Army 127 for 4, 17 overs. Last 3 overs to go.
Accumulating as many runs as possible in this time is quite necessary.
Score. They do have 6 wickets in hand. So for the last 2 overs, they'll be wanting to keep as many wickets in hand so that they're able to run hard and go for shots that could result in a wicket. As it seems that have the bowler's name with you in a second. I think for these last 2 overs, we are going to see pace on the ball. Shrikant is the bowler. He'll be bowling to Akash Joshi on strike.
See what Akash Joshi can do with this over. He's going to need to make it productive for Samp Army here.
Yeah, Akash Joshi, he's going to be looking to swing hard. As we said, he likes to target the leg side, and Shrikant will be looking to, bowl an outside off line. He's got most of his fielders for a pitched up wide delivery.
He's actually been moving around in his crease quite a lot, and I think he should keep doing that because the boundaries on near third man and fine leg are quite small. So that'll be easy to clear. Maybe get a 4 or a 6 there.
He goes for the dill scoop. Connects.
That's well played by Akash Joshi right there. That'll result in a boundary.
Yeah, these are smart ways that Akash Joshi is able to get runs in the death overs. He just moves around in his crease a bit, and using the pace on the ball, he'll be able to pick up a nice and easy boundary.
I think Shrikant should actually start targeting the stumps here because if he misses, it's going to hit the stumps, obviously. But, as he's moving across his crease, that'll also limit his shots in a sense.
And a good piece of running as they'll pick up 2 again. And they're running hard between the wickets here. Akash Joshi, he's been able to get back on strike a number of times. So they're going to want to put their best fielders down at long on and deep cow corner. Limit the 2s. Get the less settled batsman on strike. And look to get in some dot balls. He's got his 3rd man switching over to fine leg. I think that is in fear of him dill scooping again. So I think now we're going to probably see a reverse sweep, looking to target that short 3rd boundary.
Yeah, great shot there. Just lofts it to the cow corner region for 4 runs again.
Yeah, that's a really good shot there. He just, again, moved across his crease. So Shrikant is going to have to think how he can set fields because Akash is moving around in his crease. He's going to have to go look for the wide Yorker, straight Yorker, or even a slower delivery. See how he responds here. So he runs in. Akash Joshi steps up and across, swings it away. That's a good delivery. Just a back a length outside off.
Yeah, good variation there from Shrikant. Really like how he bowled that short and wide outside off there. Akash Joshi was expecting a completely different line.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of bowlers go full and straight, and Akash Joshi has been able to counter that nicely by just stepping up and across, making it into a slot ball and swinging it away. So just going for a slower ball or just a back a length delivery can get some dot balls, and he swings it away over the... Also, there's a man there!
Oh, but just over him. And they'll get 2 runs for this quite easily.
And yeah, the most important thing about these death overs is not the boundaries, it's about the fact that they're able to run hard, they're able to run quick 2s and get Akash Joshi back on strike, because he's the one striking the ball well. So every time they run a 2, turn a 2 into a 1 into a 2, that allows Akash Joshi to play another ball and get another chance at hitting a boundary.
See what Akash Joshi does with the last ball of this over. And that's a dot ball, bringing Akshar Patel back on strike to start the 18th over.
Yeah, I've seen Akash Joshi try and unsuccessfully hit the reverse sweep, but you know, these are the type of cheeky shots that you can try in the end, because if you can connect one, you're allowed to get a boundary. So 139 for 4 at 18 overs. As we were talking about before, they'll be looking to boost themselves to 160, which is a very tough total to chase here at FBA Upper.
We'll have the bowler name with you right in a second. As Vern comes to bowl in the 18th over, he'll need to carry forward the plan of adding dot balls.
Yeah, I think they'll be looking just target dot balls, not much for wickets as he goes. It's a good bouncer, the run through, and the keeper. He was sleeping there. He didn't really expect them to run a single, and Akash Joshi, smart thinking, and you can see the fielding side there. They're tired out here in the cold, and the batting side they're getting quick singles, and you know, they're pushing themselves for the last 2 overs in order to get to a good total to defend.
Akash Joshi's clearly making all the efforts possible to get himself back on strike because he knows he's a good hitter of the ball. He's been using his crease very well, in fact.
Yeah, it's going to be tougher to hit Varun for Akash Joshi. As you can see, he's a tall man. He can get some extra bounce as he goes full and pitched up. There's a man there. He circles around the ball and it just drops, and he'll get back for 2. Yeah, for fielders here, it is very cold, so they'll be looking to limit as many runs as possible and stop the doubles and try to get Akshay Patel, the less settled batsman, back on strike.
Smashers have lost quite a few opportunities in this innings. There have been quite a couple of drop chances here and there, and they've all ended up landing in no man's land where there was no fielder. But still, they could have been taken.
Yeah, they have been a little bit sloppy in the field as Varun just bangs that one in. Nice little bouncer to Akash Joshi, and yeah, you just gotta make sure he's varying the length and varying the pace of the ball. I think that can allow him to get more and more dots, and you know, in the death over, a dot is virtually as good as a wicket. As Varun here is running in to Akash Joshi, and it'll be a dead ball. I think he messed up his run up there.
That disrupts the rhythm of Akash Joshi there. You can see he's walking around his crease, quite impatient.
Yeah, these are the kind of plans that you can use to play with the batsman's mind in terms of doing things like stopping your run up, taking a little bit extra time to set your field. It also allows you to think about what you want to bowl. As he goes for the dill scoop, there's no man there. And I think Akash Joshi should stick to the dill scoop rather than a reverse sweep because he's 2 out of 2 on that one. And he'll get 8 runs for from the two times that he's tried the dill scoop. And Varun, I think he's going to go back to his shorter length here. Every time he's pitched it up, it hasn't been as successful as the back length delivery. It's going to burn your lips. Yeah, it is. Trust me, it gets really hot. It gets really hot. It's going to burn your lips.
And for the 5th delivery of the 18th over. And that's been hit to deep mid-wicket. Is that an opportunity? No, just falls short.
Yeah, Akshay Patel wanted to get back for 2, but I think Akash Joshi knows there's only 1 ball left in this over, so he'll allow Akshay Patel to stay for his last delivery, and he'll be able to get back on strike for the next over. And he's the main man here. He's boosting them to a higher total. And let's see how Varun goes about it here.
I think Smashers might just want to give Akshay Patel a single here.
Yeah, the field is still spread. I think in hopes that he'll be just clipping one away for a single, and they can get 6 balls to him and look to limit the score for SAMP Army as much as possible. As you see Akshay Patel standing on off stump almost. He goes full Yorker, and it'll just be a dot ball.
So 8 runs from the over there, 147 for 4 and 18 overs. 19 overs.
Yeah, it's last over. As we said, 160 is the target mark. So 13 runs. Be looking to what they're aiming here. As I think Saitej is ready. He's come back into the attack for the last over of this innings. The last overs of T20 games are always very important. You got to make sure you limit as many runs, and for Akash Joshi, you'll be looking to get as many runs as possible. And this is where the field set comes into play. Where are you going to bowl, and where are you going to set your field accordingly. If you're going to pitch it up, you want to have your long gone cow corner, long off out. If you're going to go back a length, you want to have your third man, your sweeper. So he's got to make sure he bowls to his field and limit as many runs as possible. If Akash Joshi is batting well enough to hit it against his plan, then you just got to give credit to the batsman at times.
Saitej just already been pretty economical so far in his 2 overs. 12 from his 2 overs, 6 economy. Let's see what he's able to do with this one.
Yeah, I think what's a smart thing done from the keeper here, he stepped up to the wickets, and that won't allow Akash Joshi as much wiggle room inside the crease. He'll have to kind of stay put, and they won't give him as much momentum into a shot, which can allow for a top edge or a missed time to the deep fielders.
That's a play and a miss there from Akash Joshi.
Yeah, you can see Akash Joshi just sliding across here on middle and off stump. So if you can hit that 4th stump length or back a length or even go for a Yorker, you can limit his runs as much as possible. And that's the ball we're talking about. Fourth stump Yorker, and they just get through for a single. Side page is ready. So where does he go now, Mithali? Where do you think he should bowl to Akshay Patel?
Definitely Fuller, because the field is, oh yeah, there we go. He's bowled full, they get the single. Should just keep bowling full, Yorkers. Like you said, fourth stump.
Yeah, so Akash Joshi gets back on strike. He has 3 balls, and he is going to be looking to make the most out of it. Saitej is ready. He switched to a left-hander, and the ball wide. The keeper won't even effort for it, and that will be called as a wide +4. And Akash Joshi, he'll pick up 5 runs for his team. Saitej Reddy will be pretty disappointed.
That's full and straight. Great ball there. But they'll get a single. This has been a very unproductive over for the SAMP Army. Smashers have turned this into vital over.
Yeah, they've got 2 balls left and 5 more runs is the target. Saitej is ready. See where Akshay Patel goes here. He moves across. Yorker and buys again. Sloppy work from the keeper, and they'll get 4 more. And these are the type of runs in the back end that is just starting to hurt the Smashers.
Yeah, these kinds of runs are like the deciding factors when you're completing a chase. So
yeah, the keeper, I think he's going to step back now. He has missed 2 balls, but that does allow Akshay Patel now to just step up a few steps and get more momentum into a shot. The long on has come inside the circle, so if you can get it over the top there, you can get a boundary. Swings away. There's a man there. Should be getting back for 2. No, they'll just have 1.
that's 13 runs from this final over here. To end the innings with 160 for 4.
Yeah, that's the 160 mark we were talking about, and that'll end the innings. And this is Anirudh Bosetti.
That's Mindali Pator then.
And we'll be signing off here at Fuqua Helper for the first innings of SAMP Army vs. Smashers.
Come play and show the world you are the champion. Oh, oh, oh. Adda, Adda. Oh, oh. Adda, Adda. Brilliantly. Let me go.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
SESTA Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, SESTA serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. SESTA has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. SESTA Incorporated, because we are your link to the future. In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm so excited to be a part of the Think Savio intern team. Think Savio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Savio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Investing at an early age is so important because it amplifies lifetime earning potential and allows for more financial freedom at an early age. So create a free Think Savio student account today and start making money right away.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
SESTA Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, SESTA serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. SESTA has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. SESTA Incorporated, because we are your link to the future. In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm so excited to be a part of the Think Sabio intern team. Think Sabio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Sabio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Investing at an early age is so important because it amplifies lifetime earning potential and allows for more financial freedom at an early age. So create a free Think Sabio student account today and start making money right away.
Come ready for this battle now. Come play and show the world you are the champion. Oh, oh, oh. Adda, 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 oh, oh. Adda, Adda, brilliantly. Let me go.
Sam Bobby starts off with the wide here.
And it's going to be Prit Patel to open the bowling for SAMP Army. Very, very experienced bowler. He started off with a wide, but he's gotten it better. And they just take a single. Day started off cold and haven't gotten any warmer there. You know, the bowler's staying in with a sweatshirt on. But somehow the batsmen, they don't have any jackets on. That's a rare sight to see, especially in this weather. I think it could be some strategy on warming up. And it's Shrikant Reddy and Chandu Kasireddy to open the batting. And Shrikant is starting off with the big six here.
Full toss there. Just straight back. Smashers need to find some gaps out here, especially on balls like these.
On this one, caught beautifully in the gap. The chase is on, and they'll pick up two for it. Just getting shorn wide on that occasion, and batsman just pummeling it through to the big covers gap.
It's been a great first over for the Smashers.
And they've come out smashing with the six and a double in the first over from Shrikant Reddy. Chandu Kasireddy hasn't played a ball yet. Shrikant Reddy, he's looking in full flow today. They've got a big task ahead of them, chasing 161. Brilliantly made by the SAMP Army, courtesy of Hitesh and Sarnam Patel. They've got a big ask to do here. Two batsmen have got to stand up and take it in their hands and take the responsibility and do this for the Smashers. Looks like that was a no ball. It's going to be a free hit. And Shrikant is on strike.
Cut away beautifully. Great fielding in the deep there. It's hit very hard.
Yeah, he's hit that in so hard, but unfortunately straight to the fielder in the deep sweeper.
It's a tough day for all the fielders today. No, it's very chilly outside.
And Prith Patel to continue his over. Already 11 runs coming off it. Not a great start, especially you want to start with momentum in the power play. On this one, it's going to be called a wide. Good length there, making the batsman fit for it, but just a little too wide. Good call from the umpire. It's not easy for anyone standing out there on the field today. It is very cold and windy, and everything is going on there.
SAMP Army want to win this game, they have to cut down on their extras here. Can't be giving away too many free runs.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened in the death and in the power play in the previous innings.
Yeah, another wide there.
Yeah, just a lot of wides, a lot of byes, a lot of no balls given by the Smashers, and that's what's helped SAMP Army get to the 160 mark. Prith Patel just looking for options here. He's not exactly sure where to bowl.
Over covers this time.
Over covers. Just picked it up so nicely. And it'll run away for 4. Not exactly full, just back of the length, and he's picked it up beautifully for another boundary in the first over. Prith Patel looking for answers. He can't seem to find one. So the Smashers have come out with intent, and they've come out smashing, and they're looking to chase this total. This is a crucial game for them to reach the playoffs. And this is a crucial game for both teams, in fact, to secure a spot in the playoffs. And all of a sudden, it's now 144 in 19.2 overs. Big 17-run over. And the over's not even done yet. So brilliant batting to start off with. They just brought the target down brilliantly. Now it's just 144 in 19.2. All with 10 wickets in hand.
Another extra there. Prith Patel has to keep the consistency for his team. As he is the opening bowler starting off.
He's definitely feeling some pressure there, being hit for a 6, then a 4 off a free, and a couple wides thrown in there too. He's definitely feeling it. You know, giving an 18-run over in the first 4 balls, that puts you under pressure. That makes you nervous. That's a much better ball there.
Short of length there.
It's kind of cramping.
Chandra just comes back and defends that.
Cramping the batsman for room, looking to run it down to third man. Just not enough pace on the ball. So end of the first over. Smashers are 18 for no loss. What a start in this chase here.
Smashers have gone off to a great start here. 18 in the first over. Haven't lost any wickets yet.
And Shrikant's ready. He's 9 off 4 with the strike rate of 225. It looks like he's going to be the one to step up and lead this chase for the Smashers. A lot of experience, he's batted a lot throughout the season. And it looks like it's going to be up to him. The new bowler is going to be Dhwano Shah. Looking like medium pace bowler, maybe a spinner.
So well played there from Duano. Shrikant just going for that cut there. Misses out on it completely.
Yeah, just that low bounce once again. We've seen some patches in that offside area where it just stays low. Saw it for the SAMP Army, and we're seeing it here again for the Smashers. It's an action that reminds me of Lasat Malinga, and maybe that's causing the ball to stay low as well. Just coming in from a side-on action, releasing the ball from a lower altitude. That could also be causing the low bounce. So Duano shot coming in again, and what a shot that is! Slog sweep over cow corner, right in the slot.
That'll be 6 there. That's a beautiful shot from Shrikant Reddy.
And that adds to a 6 counter here. Just got 2 full right in the slot, and not a lot of pace on it, not much else on it. Easy pickings for Shrikant Reddy. Sorry, easy pickings for Chandu Kasaredi.
Some great power play batting we're seeing over here today. From both the teams actually, from SAMP Army and from Smashers.
This one edged down to third man. Slower ball from Duano, and Chandu just looking to launch it over covers once again. Just gets a very fine edge. The fielder's there exactly for that. Duano coming in for his 4th ball to Chandu Kasaredi. This one's short and wide, and it's going to be called a wide. We've seen a lot so far. A lot of extras, especially from the Smashers in these first 2 overs. That's not something you want to see when you're just trying to defend 160. Duano coming in once again. This one short, again low bounce, but it's going to be called another wide. It's turning out to be another big over for the Smashers. This is exactly what you don't want if you're SAMP Army.
It's been 8 runs from this over already, only 4 balls. Smashers 27 now. Big hit there, high up in there. Who's going to catch that? Oh, and that's dropped by the keeper. Some poor keeping out here.
Just a change of angle from Duano Shah, and it gets the job. It gets the top edge. Chandu Kasaredi gets the top edge. Went high up in the sky. Not easy for anyone. Keeper calls for it, and it's another drop catch. We've seen a lot throughout this game. It's very cold out here, very hard to catch, and how costly could that be for SAMP Army? You have to hold on when you get the chance.
Seen a lot of drop catches throughout the innings.
So a little bit of a field change there. We have a sweeper who's a little straighter, more deep extra cover region. We have a standard wicket there. There's another, as he's come back over the wicket.
Oh, it's over covers. What a shot that is from Shrikant Reddy.
Classy as ever. What a shot that is. Just continuing where he left off in the first over. And what a stroke. Over covers. Not exactly the shortest of boundaries, but he's just played that so smoothly.
It's a great start for the Smashers. They're 34 and 2 overs now. Duano going for 1 over 16 and Prit going for 1 over 18.
And it's Shrikant Reddy leading the charge with 16 on just 7 balls and 2 sixes. The strike rate of 228.57. Duano Shah started off as a good over, but with that drop chance and 2 sixes, he ended up giving 16 in this over as well. As expected, another change of bowling from SAMP Army. Prit Patel not working out at the top. Obviously giving 1 over 18. Looks like it's going to be another medium pacer. Oh, it's wrapped
Goes
on
for
the pad!
the flick.
And it's going to be given not out, sliding down leg. Desperate appeal from SAMP Army, seeing as the Smashers are already 34 for no loss in 2 overs. Just tried to go for the flick there, just a little too slow for the batsman.
New bowler will be Rajiv Pandya. Starting off with a great deadly Yorker there. Great line there. Over covers once again. That'll be 4 runs there, I believe. Some great batting there from Shrikant Reddy. Another boundary there.
Yeah, SAMP Army bowlers just looking for answers and can't seem to find them, while Shrikant Reddy is just continuing his charge. Hitting beautifully over covers, this time getting 4. As Rajiv Pandya comes in for his 4th ball. He's steaming in.
Full again. Take a quick single there, down to mid-off.
Oh, and another misfield. They're going to run 2. Just a little change in direction because of the unevenness of the field. And they'll scamper back for 2, so great intent with the running from both opening batsmen of the Smashers.
Shrikant batting at a striker of 220 right now. 22 off 10, 1, 4, 2 sixes. Showing some fireworks out here.
Oh, and this time once again, full toss, smashed over covers for another boundary. This time it's Shrikant Reddy. What a shot that is. Forward
Cut up
2.
beautifully.
It's turning out to be a 3rd big over. Already 10 coming from it. And the Smashers are 45 for no loss. What was looking like a big total has now been decreased to 116 needed in 17.01 overs.
All he had to do was just pick that up beautifully, just right over the field. He didn't even have to put too much of power on that. That was a freebie straight to him.
Yeah,
And,
you know, they're picking balls up off lengths and hitting them for 6. You can't be giving those freebies.
Rajiv Pandya moving sweeper back now. And covers to sweeper.
5 balls, 10 runs.
Oh, and he had just demolished that. What a shot that is from Shrikant Reddy. Another 6. Pulled that away beautifully.
Another 16-run over.
What a way to bring up the 50.
And the 50 comes up for Smashers. What a shot. Absolutely launched it. Almost hit the cars. Shrikant Reddy. What a player.
Another big over here from Rajiv Pandya. 1 over 16 runs.
Playing at a strike rate of 266.67. He is absolutely launching the Smashers bowlers.
Yeah, he's 32 of 12 right now. 2 fours, 3 sixes. Chandu is playing this supporting role there. He's trying to rotate strike to Shrikant.
Can you even call it a supporting role? Because he's also hit 1 4 and 1 6. This is a demolition derby from the Smashers. They're showing it how it's done, showing how to chase a big target, and they're showing how to play in the power play. Maybe a little inspiration from yesterday's game, India versus Scotland, where Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul demolished the Scotland bowling lineup. So the 50 comes up in 3 overs at a run rate of 17 per over. It's Chandu Kasireddy on strike now. Oh,
Let's get a
edge.
big swing there. Run down to third man for 4. Oh, that's 6 actually.
That's going to be 6. Oh my god. Targeting the short boundary. Big edge. And sailed over the boundary, hitting the net. You know, it's a very, very short boundary there, but unlikely that you get 6. But Chandu Kasireddy has on this occasion.
Smashers definitely bringing out the fireworks on Diwali today.
Oh, and a wide. This is just going from bad to worse here. I don't think there's been a dot ball in this innings yet. The last thing you want is a 6 and then a wide. It is really going from bad to worse. The SAMP Army would be craving a wicket by this point. Again, Papuri coming on. What a shot!
Straight down the ground. Great fielding out here from Sardam Patel. As we know, he's very quick, as we all saw in his batting today.
Yeah, he's a very agile player. Very athletic as well. But can we just talk about that shot over mid-on? Might not have gone for 4, but what a classy shot that was from Chandu. Varun Papuri just trying to hold them back a little bit, but he's struggling as well. 3 balls, 10 runs.
Oh, overcovered this time once again.
And the
Only
comeback
get 2 for that.
this time wide. He's gotten under it very well and just hit it over that cover point region. You know, it's the grass out there, so didn't go before. Come back for a double. It's a smooth sailing for the Smashers. A lot of people were questioning their decision to bowl first, but it's not looking like such a bad decision now. This time
Another
edge.
misfield there.
Another misfield. This is going from bad to worse. The last thing you want, misfields, wides. And it's Shrikant Reddy on strike, and unusual field now. There's a long off and a sweep recover, and the mid-on has come in. Can this work for SAMP Army?
I believe there's also a deep square leg out there.
Oh, they're pushing hard. Will they come back for 2? Striker wants it. Oh, Shrikant sends him back. Smashers are 63 for no loss in just the 4th over. This is wild batting. Getting almost 2 to 3 boundaries per over, including a 6. SAMP Army are not able to find the answers.
Another wide down the leg side. Poor keeping here. Dean moved to the ball there.
Yeah, keeper not having the best of days today with the drop catch, and now just letting that wide go. Sorry, that's a bye, but still should have been kept. Should have still been fielded. You can't give runs that easily, especially when the Smashers are going at this rate.
Another big over there from Vern Baburi. 1 over 13 runs.
4 over 65. They're going at 16 plus run rate. That is absolutely crazy to think about. And yet another bowling change. It's going to be Nasser Gujjar here. Dominated the T20 format for Triangle Hawks in Division 3 of the TCL T20 League. Took his team to the semifinals. Handy with the bat, but he's devastating with the ball as well. Can bring it in left arm pace.
Can he be the one for SAMP to bring the game back?
Just like Shrikant Reddy and Chandu Kasar Reddy have stepped up for Smashers, someone needs to step up for the SAMP Army and get this wicket, break this partnership. Because you never know, cricket is a funny game. 1 wicket could cost 2, 2 could cost 3. That could lead to a complete collapse. It could turn around the game. So the SAMP Army should not give up, especially with 100 runs still needed in 16 overs.
Low full toss there. Flicks it away to deep mid. Got a single from that.
Nasser Gujjar coming in for his 3rd ball. He's given 2 balls, 5 runs already. Oh, and this one played beautifully through covers. What a cracking shot that is. Almost lazy elegance. Brilliant cover drive there, and he'll run away for another boundary. Shrikant Reddy, 37 off 14 balls, and he's only getting better here. Beautiful cover drive that was, right in the gap. No sweeper fielder there.
One big over after another.
He's been targeting that area since the start of his innings. And it's been one big over after another, as Mihir Patwardhan said.
So I'm sure he goes for the pull. Top edge. Is that out? No, it just falls in the middle of nowhere. It will get 4 from that.
That's just unfortunate. They're a brilliant ball, top edge, but it's just run away for another boundary.
Bring Shrikant ready to his 40s now.
Yeah, that is crazy to think about. Just not even end of power play, and he's already 41 of just 15 balls, 3 sixes, 4 fours. As I was saying, that's just unfortunate. Bowled beautifully. It was a beautiful ball, but it's resulted in another boundary. Nasser Gujjar, he is steaming in now. Oh, better length, tried to hack it across the leg side, but completely misses it. I think he should be looking to go over offside for that one, but I think he's just angled it out. A few balls are bringing it in. He's angled this one out, and he's made the batsman completely miss it. Shrikant Reddy, he's been so good on the offside. So you're wondering why did he try to go across and hit it into the leg side. This
nice steaming pace there. It was short of length, that one.
Just a little awkward bounce there. Little awkward bounce brings about another dot ball to end the over. So Nasser Gujjar, a better over than the rest, but definitely not a good over. So it's gone to less than run a ball now. It's 83 off 15 overs, 10 wickets in hand. This is turning out to be one of the highest opening partnerships in the Adda Premier League 2021. It's been a great tournament so far. We're heading into the second week.
This is definitely some KL Rahul Rohit Sharma batting from yesterday.
And it's going to be Varun Papuri bowling
It's a second over.
Chandu Reddy. Finally a bowler being given a second over. Varun, he's bowled 13 runs in his first over, and the SAMP Army have decided to give him a second.
Misses his run up there. Varun Papuri. Stump over covers. Finds a gap there. It's a beautiful shot from Chandu Kasareddy.
And the score is
82 and 5.1 now.
and it's only getting higher at this point. Chandu Kasareddy also dealing some blows here. Funnily enough, not much to the leg side. It's been complete offside hitting, and it's been classy as well. It's been clean. It's been elegant from both these batsmen. They've not tried to hit the ball too hard, but they have got the runs.
Sure, and that's hit high up in there. Who's gonna catch that one? Oh, another drop catch there. What is going on for SAMP Army today?
Yeah, they look like a team together while in their batting innings, but they're falling apart in the field here, not just with the bowling. They've dropped many catches. They've had many misfields. And you have to take those. You have to break the partnership. Not much work the cover fielder had to do. He just had to stand there and catch the ball. He was looking pretty comfortable, but wasn't able to take it in the end. Few fielding changes. As Shrikant Reddy is back on strike. Deep cover point and deep extra cover.
Dancer down the shot goes for it, and that'll be a wide ball there. Didn't get too much on that one there. Shrikant just requiring 5 runs to get to his 50.
Yeah, we saw Starnam Patel getting denied of his 50. And hopefully the same does not happen to Shrikant Reddy. He's played a blinder of innings. He definitely deserves that 50. He's 45 out of 19 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes. And just look at that strike rate, 236.
Time short. Goes for the cut. Get an edge for 4 there.
Yeah, and just frustration from the SAMP Army bowlers. I mean, it's not just that they're hitting the good balls away for 6s and 4s. They're getting the edges as well, and the catches have been dropped, and it's just bad. It's just poor work from the fielders. Well, you gotta support your bowlers. You have to take those catches. You gotta give a fight. You know, when the batsmen get a great start like this, I mean, they were 51 in just 3 overs. And it's been 3 or 4 chances since then, but none of them have been held on.
Full toss. And that'll dismiss Shrikant Reddy on 49 there.
And Shrikant Reddy
Misses out completely on that full toss.
and misses out on his 50 as well. This time a good catch by the mid-off fielder. Finally a chance being taken, and could this be the breakthrough that SAMP Army needed to get back into this game? Smashers are 88 for 1 in 5.5. But well played, Shrikant Reddy. Well played, Shrikant Reddy. Yeah, it's commentator Curse there said hopefully he doesn't miss out on his 50, and he's missed out on his 50, so.
New batsman will be Arpan Reddy.
Arpan Reddy Gangumula is the new batsman coming at number 3. The key will be for him to just rotate, give Chandu Kasur Reddy the strike, because he's also 28 off 15, striking at 186.67. SAMP Army looking for answers. They're not able, and they found one in the wicket of Shrikant Reddy.
I believe the new bowler would be Hitesh Kumar Patel.
Yeah, it is going to be Hitesh Patel. Played a blinder with the bat. Started supporting, but then got into his own. Unfortunately got out. But let's see what he can do with the ball here. And Smashers, with this brilliant start, they've knocked out half the target in the power play. This is the game where they can improve their net run rate. This is the game where they can look to get into the playoffs. So Hitesh Patel coming in. Leg spinner.
A little bit full there.
It just tosses it up, hoping the batsman makes a mistake, hoping the batsman gets tempted. That's going to be the plan from Hitesh Patel. And I'd say it's a very good plan because when there's pace on the ball, it's easier to hit it in the gaps and take ones, which is what Harpan Reddy Gangumula will be looking to do. But by taking off the pace, it's much harder to get those ones.
Driven down to mid-on for a single there. Hitesh Patel can't be getting too full over here. Nice length there. Stop saying there so much. What? It sounds bad if you repeat a word like
So nice shot down to the sweeper. And obviously as the power play ends, the run rate is going to go down a little bit. The Smashers, they'll be looking to finish this off quick and get into the warmth, as it is a very chilly day. And it doesn't look like it's getting any hotter.
He's going for that cut shot. Down on it completely.
And Hitesh Patel pulling out a variation there. The off spinner, he's bowled a couple leg spinners and he's come out with an off spinner now. Just deceiving the batsman a little bit there. As he's cut it away and they'll sneak a single. Oh, direct hit was gone. Direct hit was gone, but great fielding there. We haven't seen a lot of that. We haven't seen a lot of fielding intent. It's just been a normal day, in fact, a below average day in the field today.
Not only for SAMP, but also for the Smashers. Both teams have dropped lots of catches here.
Hitesh Patel comes in. Oh, this one much quicker. Much quicker, well played. Little back foot punch. It's going to be a direct hit.
Oh, direct hit, that's out.
He looked very...
Run out there.
That's exactly what you don't want. Another wicket lost. He looked very casual. Looked like he comfortably made it. Direct hit from Hitesh Patel gets the wicket. That's what I was saying. Get the direct hit. You'll get him out. Good intent in the field. And a brilliant innings from Chandu Reddy comes to an end. And this is how the game changes. This is how SAMP Army get back into it. Still 70-odd runs needed for the Smashers to win this game. So this could become interesting. Great innings there from Chandu Kasarati. 29 off 16 balls, 2 4s, 2 6s, 170 strike rate. And he's been key in getting a massive total up in the power play for Smashers. 93 for 2 in 7 overs. Bonnie Bosco is your favorite player?
Because she's good, dude.
She gotta get that vice captain buttered up.
Oh my god.
No, she said it to Opus
Is it off?
Yeah, it's off. She said it to Opus Peter.
How do you know it's
No,
off?
but dude, she's so confident. Look at her bat speed. Oh my god.
Dude, she
Wait,
just-
oh, you said that like...
She does not
just
swing randomly.
She just
She did. No, she doesn't just swing. She has 2 shots.
Okay, well, she knows how to get runs off
She
of them.
swings across the line.
Okay, dude, if I did a bullet, he's swinging your good.
Dude, no. Oh
What
my
do you
god.
mean, dude, no?
Okay,
Dude, yes.
Dude, yeah, for real. Dude, yes.
Yeah, I don't think she'll get. Okay, she'll probably get out to you, but she won't like she's class. She knows she has solid shots. She can
She had
drive
2
the ball.
shots.
No, she can drive the ball. She has really good leap. She can
Drive on small.
How
How is she gonna sweep
Shut up,
me?
shut up, shut up.
No,
Shut up,
dude,
shut up,
not
shut
you.
up.
Wait.
Akash Joshi, a minor league player for the Florida Beamers. Very good bowler, and he can hit a lot in the back end of the innings like we saw. He has a job to do. He has to take responsibility and stage the comeback that SAMP Army will want in this game.
Tap the ground. Beautifully played there.
Yeah, we've seen quite some odd fields today. Looks like there's a sweeper and a long off, but the sweeper is very, very straight. In fact, the shorter boundary is a little square. The sweeper is very straight. Little unusual there, but it's a good plan.
Drifting down the leg side there. Pick up a single.
Good.
Look right now.
Great ball from Akash Joshi there. Just making the batsman unsure whether to go front foot or back foot. Getting that inside edge. Little unlucky. That was a great ball. Didn't deserve a single from there, but it is what it is. Akash Joshi. Little change in the field. The long off comes in. The sweeper goes around in that gap between long off and sweeper. Cut away and
That's
taken.
a beautiful catch there. That was hit extremely hard there.
That one has got to hurt, but
This is SAMP Army at its best right now.
yeah, if you compare this SAMP Army to the one 5 overs ago, it's a completely different team. Taking catches, showing intent in the field. Brilliant.
Probably 96 for 3 now for Smashers.
It's a great catch from Nasser Gujjar. You know, big hands. Ball just slotted in there. But that has got to hurt.
That will be the dismissal of Arpan Reddy.
Did not get off to much of a start, unlike Chandu Kathir Reddy and Shrikant Reddy. And this is what you don't want. 3 wickets are down now. 12 overs remaining in this game. And the Smashers need 74 runs. Sorry, 64 runs. This is how cricket changes. 1 wicket causes 2, 2 causes 3. And this complete collapse for the Smashers.
Batsman Vikas Bhatt.
Bowled a very solid 2 overs in power play, picking up the wickets of Hardeep and Govinda. This allowed SAMP Army to get off to a good start. Let's see what he can do with the bat here. He has a major role to play. Might just be 60 needed, but this is going to be tough. Chase is never easy, especially when you've lost 3 wickets. A bowler like Hitesh Patel, bowling beautifully. Getting that tempting pace, that tempting line, the tempting length.
Variations coming from Hitesh Patel here. Only a couple of quicker ones to over. Time more full. That's it back straight to the ball rods. Nash's run rate has suddenly declined after Tundu and Shrikant have gotten out. Need to bring it back up. That was what happened to Stamp Army after Hitesh and Sarnam had gotten out. Can't be playing too many dot balls over here. That. Some poor fielding out in the deep. Another misfield. That Bommy has been very inconsistent with their fielding here. Taking some stunners but dropping some sitters.
So the Smashers, after getting off to a beautiful start, they're in shackles here. Tapped it away. Well fielded by Nasser. Oh, this time just went through the gap. Cut away. This Patel
Great
two.
way to bring up Smashers 100 there.
Hit this too wide on that occasion. And this time gets it through the gap. He's been tapping those many times, hitting it straight to the fielder, but this time he's gotten the gap. That's a vital boundary to rebuild this innings.
After 102 for 3. 9 overs. Some great power play batting over here. We got 50 in 3 overs. Great start from Chandu and Shrikant. Bowlers are also feeding them some wides over there. Feeding them some loose balls. Gosh, Joshi coming back to bowl a second over here. 1 over 3 runs. 1 wicket. Economy of 3.
And Rohit, 8 off 10 with 1 boundary. He's going to be vital in this rebuilding. It's Akash Joshi, the minor league player, back into the attack. Yeah, the spinners have been vital throughout this game. We saw it right after the power play. Both the spinners were vital in containing the SAMP Army's batting. And it looks like Akash Joshi and Hitesh Patel are going to do the same. The spinners have to play a key role here. And this one's just short and wide and poor keeping.
And keeper not moving to the ball. He's just sticking his hands out there, hoping that he can catch it. Guessing where the ball is. He needs to skip across, stay low, collect the ball.
And Akash Joshi coming in for his first ball. His first one was a wide. Oh, and this one wrapping him on the pads, but sliding down leg. He'll get a leg by. So Akash Joshi is not easy to hit away, as we can see here, but oh, it's going to be called a wide. Not a leg by there. Akash Joshi pretty hard to hit. Yeah, it definitely looked like a leg by from the commentary box, but umpires called it a wide there. Akash Joshi, that's a good ball there, just defending back. And off spinners are always key to the lefty, but this time Short ball, tries to pull it away. Just gets a faint edge to third man. Another dot ball for Akash Joshi.
Bounce on that ball, some sudden bounce there.
And Akash Joshi and Hitesh Patel, they slowly brought this chase to near run a ball. Just 55 needed. And oh, what a shot that is!
Swept away for 6. That's a beautiful shot.
In the slot. And God's butt dispatches it over the trees into the bushes for a big 6.
That brings up his first 6 innings.
Beautiful shot there from Vikas Butt. Right in the slot from Akash Joshi, and he's dispatched it over the cow corner boundary. Whoa.
Short there in that case.
Much better
Great
length.
running.
Much better length from Akash Joshi. Hitting that good length, not allowing another big 6. As Vikas Butt just tucks it away for 1.
You think that Hitesh and Akash will come back to bowl this third over here? So they only have 2 more remaining.
In fact, I think they'll bowl them all out. They've been bowling brilliantly. 1 boundary per over. They can stop that. They can bring this game back for SAMP Army. At the end of the over, Akash Joshi just 1-6 coming off the over. And big game being set up here. There's a little change in the commentary box. It's going to be Anirudh Bolaseti and Mitali Patwardhan.
Yeah, hi guys. Excited to be back. It has been a flyer this start from the Smashers. They have been living up to their name and have been absolutely smashing as they're 114 for 3 after 9.3 overs.
Yeah, Smasher have used the power play very well so far, and SAMP Army's bowling has just not been up to the mark so far.
As Hitesh Kumar Patel comes in for his third over, his first 2 overs have only gone for 10 runs. He'll be bowling Rohit Verma and Vikas Butt. We're just looking to keep it as economical as possible, but I think at this point, SAMP Army, whatever type of hope they'll have will just be looking to take wickets.
Mostly looking for those catches because there have been way too many chances that have been lost due to the poor fielding.
Loud appeal from the keeper.
That's been turned down by the umpire.
He just looked to defend. Non-striker felt that there was a leg by there, but he will be turned back by the striker.
Goes for the big shot. That may be a chance right there. No, just falls short. They'll easily make 2 runs here.
Yeah, out in this cold, we've seen a lot of balls fall in no man's land, and it's just partly because of the fact that fielders are just a bit tentative in terms of coming to the ball because of the thing in their mind that it just might hurt if it hits. And that has definitely played a huge part in the game in terms of drop catches and allowing batsmen to get back for 2. As just back and takes a quick single through to cover point.
He's making himself a few changes in the field here as he comes into his third delivery.
Yeah, he's been pretty accurate in terms of his lineup so far. And the thing that it's very tough to fix about Hitesh, he has very good variations. And that's going to allow him to hopefully pick a wicket here. He's got his long gone sweeper and a deep cow corner and a deep mid. And he's got 4 on the offside with extra covers, a point, a backwards point, and a short third. See, bowls the off spinner, hit, lofted to long off. There's a man there, but it will trickle away to the boundary.
That's very well played by Rohit Verma there. Currently striking at 92 with 2 boundaries, 12 off 13.
Yeah, those are small boundaries here at FBA upper. You want to look to hit that extra covers boundary and the short third boundary. So if you get one that's pitched up outside off, you're going to be looking to hit one over into those trees as the the deep mid comes inside the circle, the deep extra covers goes out. So I think we're going to see Hitesh Patel to bowl a little bit faster outside off.
That's well played right there. Will be a dot. Will just be a dot ball here.
Yeah, he just kind of tucked it into the hands of backwards point. So as I said, as Danish was mentioning a bit earlier, when the ball is hit for a boundary on a spinner, you're just going to see a little bit extra pace. That one's just pulled down the ground for a single to long on.
Yeah, you're right. Hitesh Patel does seem to be bowling the flatter, kind of faster ball outside off here. Or attempting to bowl that.
As that will end the 11th over. 38 runs required from the last 9 overs. Vikas Butt 10 off 7, not out with 1-6, striking at 142. Rohit Verma 13 off 15, 2 boundaries, 86.67 strike rate. With 7 wickets in hand, they'll be looking to just get 38 in 9 overs.
Yeah, their go-to bowlers seem to be Akash Joshi and Hitesh Kumar Patel so far. Hitesh with 1 over left, Akash with 2.
It seems to be Surnam Patel getting the ball. He played in the minor league for the Florida Beamers alongside Hitesh Kumar Patel and Akash Joshi.
Little change in the bowling. They're bringing in a new bowler here. Hopefully that'll result in this partnership being broken. But this may just introduce a sliver of hope for SAMP Army because Smashers seem to be cruising at this point.
Yeah, the skipper Akshay Patel decided it was time for a change if they want a chance at winning this game. So Surnam Patel has been brought in to bowl to Rohit Verma here. Just a leggy, and that'll be
Pulled away for 4 runs there.
Yeah, the first ball for a bowler is obviously always important. You do see a few drops short, especially for a spinner. And you just seen that he looked to roll his fingers across that ball, attempting a leggy, and he was just, Rohit Verma just rocked back and pulled it. And he's just starting to get going. As he moves to 17 off 16 with 3-4.
Your first 2 balls are definitely, I agree with that. And they set the momentum for the batsman. If the ball is good in the first few, then the batsman's confidence goes up, like over the roof. That may result in a few more boundaries, 2 runs, many runs.
Surnam Patel just runs in, pitched up outside off, he'll hit it through. There is a deep extra cover, so there's always going to be a gap as soon as you play in front of the wicket on the offside. And you'll get through for a quick single.
Now Surnam Patel switches sides.
Yeah, he's just coming around the wicket to the lefty. He does blow off spin, so if you can get that angle in and the spin away, it'll be tough to counter that for Vikas. But then that's when the inside-out shot over the extra covers comes in, and the slog sweep comes in. So let's see how he plays. He's gonna have to make sure that he's confident. I think that'll be a key part in how he rotates strike on Surnam Patel.
Sweeper covers just moved to our left. Deep mid wicket has moved to our left just a little bit, and left-hander cuts it away for that ball.
So that'll be a dot ball to Vikas, but Surnam Patel hasn't been a bad over so far. He's just given 5 runs in his first 4 deliveries. He has 2 to go here. And that's swung away through the cow corner. There's a man there. And he'll just pick up 1. As that'll end the over.
Smackers are now 128 for 3. 129.
And it seems that Hitesh Kumar Patel will be bowling his last over. His first 3 overs went for 18 runs, just going at a run a ball. And that's all Smashers need at the moment after that excellent start in the power play by Srikanth Reddy and Chandu Kesar Reddy. So Hitesh Kumar, he is. I would say Akshay Patel probably has given him the license to, go after a wicket, because that's the only thing that's really going to get them back in the game. It's going to be tough to, take the game away from the Smashers with dots. You need to spark a collapse and then look to go from there. As Hitesh Kumar here bowling to Vikas, but slog swept. It's the inner edge. He should get back for 2 due to deep backward square. And he will get 2.
Yeah, that's been Hitesh Patel's been bowling very well for his 3 over spell so far, and hopefully he continues that. SAMP Army really needs a wicket here right now. That's been lofted away. Is that a chance? For the mid-on fielder. Lefty has been demolished.
As Vikas has to go. He just swung one away to long on. And that'll be Hitesh Kumar Patel's first wicket. As the Smashers will lose their 4th wicket. Vikas has to go after hitting one straight down the throat of long on, and now the SAMP Army are on a bit of an attack. They have extra covers out, sweep out, long on, deep mid, and deep square. The mid-off comes inside the circle, meaning Hitesh Patel might give it a little bit of loop and encourage him to hit it over, and a missed time could result in another wicket. See, loops one up. It'll be just cut away to sweeper. They're pushing for 2, and they'll get 2.
Any changes here? A couple of viewers have come in for the new batsman here.
Yeah, this is a risk and reward type thing. If he starts to get going, then he can just take the game away in a few balls with the fact that he has mid-off in. But if he does go for a shot, he could pick up another wicket. And as we said, the only thing that's going to get them the win is sparking a collapse, as he just cuts it away into the gap for a single. And that's smart batting. You just want to keep hitting it to the gaps, and once you get yourself settled, you can get going. It's just underrun a ball, so not much need to be done.
Sorry, interruption. Navdeep Dhaliwala is on strike here. That's the batsman has placed the ball for Cisco. And Kumar Patel has bowled excellent in his spell so far.
Yeah, he's just given a little bit over on the ball with the wicket, so he'll be looking to end well, as we said, in T20s and T10s and shorter forms of the game. You're going to make sure the last 2 balls of your over are as economical as possible, because that's when batsmen look to play release shots after the initial pressure built in the first few balls. So you want to make sure you end well and make sure they don't get any boundaries, because at the moment, SAMP Army are on a very thin piece of ice. As he cuts one away, there's a man there, but it'll get past, could go to the boundary even. Oh, they'll just get back for 2.
Very good running here by Verma. And okay, it is 137 for Abdul.
And Hitesh Kumar Patel ends the spell with 4 overs, 26 and a wicket. A much needed spell to give SAMP Army a glimmer of hope, and they'll be holding on to that as long as possible. And it seems like there's been a change in bowler. as Rajiv Pandya comes in. His first over went for 16 runs. His second over started off.
Yeah, here's a chance to really redeem himself here for the second over.
Yeah, his second over started with just 2 balls and 2 runs. Sorry, 3 balls and 2 runs. As Navdeep Dhaliwal, the new batsman, will come in. Rajiv Pandya bowls a slower ball, results in a full toss, and you just flick it away to deep mid for a single.
Yeah, this good field setting there. He's trying his variations. He also has a direction. He's and a long off.
Yeah, bowling in the power play is definitely a lot different than bowling after the first 6 overs. You know, when you're bowling in the power play, there's only two fielders outside the circle, so there's a less room for mistakes, and you can't try as many variations. But once you're coming in, when you have 5 out, you can try different things and see if they work out. That's, I think, another slower ball.
So well bowled fuller length ball there. Mid on, sorry.
Yeah, that would just be dug out to long on for a single. Rajiv Pandya, his first 5 deliveries have gone for 4 runs. As we talked about it last over, you need to make sure he ends well. So, do you think he's going to bowl another slower ball or on pace?
I think he'll go for a change here and start bowling his pace. Here we go. That's been smashed for 4 there. Shorter ball. Oh, correction. It was a single, not a boundary.
Yeah, there was
Fielder there.
a man there that was hiding, as Akshar Patel would just get around to the ball for a single. That'll end the over. 5 runs in 6 deliveries.
The score is 142 for 4 and 14 overs.
Yeah, they're going at a very good run rate. It's just 19 now from 6 overs, so he'll be looking to finish it as quick as possible. So the reason for them looking to get as many runs as possible rather than taking it safe is because in these tournaments with 8 teams, only 4 teams make it out. So you will be playing with net run rate if you have the similar amount of points. So making sure you win by big margins when there's a chance is very important. We saw earlier in this year's IPL, many teams were having to struggle because of the lack of net run rate. And I think we will see that here in Adda too. So teams that have a chance to win quickly need to make sure they go for the kill and win the game before taking it deep and possibly losing a game that should have been theirs.
Yeah, as Dinesh mentioned earlier, a lot of people questioned this Masters decision to bowl first. Turns out that it was a pretty good decision, and they're currently cruising in their batting.
Yeah, the start from the openers really just killed any hope that I think SAMP Army had. It's just 19 runs from 6 overs, so we'll be looking to finish it within the next 2 to 3 overs. As Surnam Patel comes in for his second over to the new batsman Navdeep Dhaliwal.
Deep mid wicket here, deep square in this. Surnam Patel very agile in his fielding as well as bowling.
As he gets around to that ball, you just look to push into that deep extra covers gap. And Surnam Patel saved single with some quick sprinting. Navdeep Dhaliwal goes for the shot. I think he's been bowled. Bowled, has he been? Yeah, he's been bowled. He went for the big shot that was in the slot, but he missed the line completely. It just skipped through straight on, and that'll take the off stump of Navdeep Dhaliwal.
SAMP Army have currently lost 5 wickets now. Or sorry, Smashers have lost 5 wickets now.
It's just been flicked away by the new batsman Venkat Velaga for a single.
Sonam Patel was his third delivery and currently in his fourth.
So he runs in here to Rohit Verma, and
Is that a chance? Is that a chance for a stumping?
and the leg umpire gives a nod, and Rohit Verma has to go stumped.
That's excellent work there by the keeper. Very good awareness.
Yeah, he has been a little bit scratchy today keeping wise, and he's missed a few wides and dropped a few catches, but he's been spot on that one.
I feel like both the keepers for both teams have been pretty sloppy today. Just probably because it's cold.
As Tejas Reddy, Komati Reddy will come to the crease to join Rohit Verma. Sonam Patel comes for his fifth ball, just defended.
Keeper calls for it. His confidence seems to have gone up after this, the very quick stumping.
And Sonam Patel, he's bowled a good over so far, and a good spell so far. 1.59 runs for 2 wickets. He comes in for his last delivery, and swung away. That's another wicket.
What is happening to the Smashers here?
And how the Smashers just marked a collapse. Sonam Patel with 3 wickets and 1 over. Absolute scenes out here in Fuquay Upper. And does that mean SAMP Army have a chance? 17 runs required in 5 overs, 3 wickets in hand. And that's just the great thing about T20 format. No matter what, it always finds a way to get close.
Yeah, cricket is very unpredictable, and in this case,
As this is a very important over, I think, is getting given to Akash Joshi, and the reason for why this is an important over is because if they can pull the game back here, it's 5 over 17 runs. If they can get an economical over and bring the run rate up to 3.5 or 4, they just give themselves a chance with the very few wickets the Smashers have left in hand.
yeah, and if If SAMP Army is able to complete this by getting smashers bowled out before they can reach the target, they only need 17 runs to win, so that'll be quite interesting to watch.
As Akash Joshi, he's both 2 over 16 runs for a wicket so far. He has picked up a wicket, but he hasn't been as economical as they need from him at the moment. The asking run rate is 3.67. Be bowling to Viral Patel. And it'll be back cut to point for a dot ball.
Since the Smashers have 5 overs left and they only need like 17 runs to win, they should just play it safe instead of going for the big shots. Like just take singles, which log them in the gap, just like you would do if you were opening the ball. Even though for now these batsmen are out here have to play a slightly different role.
Yeah, I think Viral will be just looking to get Rohit Verma on strike as he is on the other end, as he just back cuts that to backwards point. And here's the thing about the field set that's here, he's just gonna have to look to hit it in front of the wicket, because if he does, he'll get an easy single. There's no one in the infield there, as he just again defends it backwards to point. And 3 dot balls from Akash Joshi here. He's just bringing them back into this game, and you can see a little bit of a spring in the step from the SAMP Army.
Okay, we're halfway through the over here, and that's been hit on the ground.
Yeah, that's been hit down the ground by Rohit Verma, and he'll pick up 2.
Picked up 2 quite easily, actually. Brings the total to just 50 runs to win.
Yeah, every run matters here, and every ball matters here. You know, a lot of people are going to be thinking that this game is over and Smash are going to win this. But I think if SAMP Army can pick up another wicket, every dot ball that goes by, just a little bit of added load of pressure. As Rohit Verma gets back in,
It's beautiful delivery there.
just looked to cut it again. And he'll,
Too close to cut, I feel.
yeah, he could have looked to push it to extra covers and mid-off for a single. This will be the last delivery. Pulled away. Could be a boundary. How important is that boundary, Mitali?
It's a very important boundary. That brings the total down to just 11 runs to win.
Yeah.
I think Smashers will be cruising here after now. The batsmen's confidence will go up. Runs will start flowing again for the Smashers, and hopefully this will lead them.
Rohit Verma, he'll get his boundary moved to 31 off 30. And he's hit that ball very hard. They moved to 150 for 7 after 16 overs, 11 runs required from 4 overs.
And it looks like Sarna Patel will be bowling again.
Yeah, I think if anyone can turn this game around, it's Sarna Patel. He bowled a very good last over, and he'll be looking to continue with the same.
He also looked to continue his all-round performance. He batted exceptionally in the first innings, and he's bowled pretty well too.
Yeah, his last over was game-changing for sure. It brought the SAMP Army back into the game, and Smashers are definitely on top, but I wouldn't count SAMP Army completely out of it. We've seen crazier things happen in TCL. And it's 11 runs from 4 overs required with 3 wickets in hand. And Mitali, here's the question. As a captain, do you make sure you send your fielders out and look to save boundaries, or are you going to bring your fielders in and be as attacking as possible looking for wickets?
At this point, since they only need like 10, 11 runs to win, I would definitely try to save the boundaries here. I feel like singles would be okay at this point, because even if, you need wickets, agreed, but at some point the batsman will have to go for a shot after they you just have to bowl.
I completely agreed. Sarna Patel is long gone on the 45 with deep extra covers and a deep square and a deep mid as it back cuts again. And that area has been very well protected. He's got a short third, switching over to short mid now, and he's got a backwards Switching back over. He's got a short throw to backwards point, a cover point, and an extra covers with a mid-off. Sernam Patel here comes for his second delivery to Rohit Verma. Cut away. There's a gap there. And he'll just pick up one. Viral Patel will get on strike.
Yeah, definitely agree when you said that area at the point was very well protected. Especially on this ground, that boundary is really small. And if you just get it past the fielder there, it's a guaranteed boundary. So Stamp Army has done a good job protecting that area. In fact, any team that plays here, to protect that area is kind of like a requirement at this point.
Yeah, Rohit Verma comes back on the strike. Viral Patel played the last delivery and got off the mark. Let's see where Sernam Patel goes here. Goes through the leg spinner, skids on nicely, and he's just punched that down to deep. Extra for a single, and they're just taking it safely. It seems like Smashers.
Yeah, they were looking for two here, but the non-striker has been low, and they're not taking too much pressure.
They gotta make sure they stay calm and just take it as simply as possible as he gets another dot. It's just about the singles at this point. He's gonna have to make sure that he capitalizes on the ball. The Sernam ball straighter. He's got the offside very well protected, so he's gonna look to keep firing it in there. But if he does miss one, that's where Viral Patel has to make sure he capitalizes. And that is a very good shot as he just tucks it around the corner, and he'll get a boundary as it becomes just 5 runs to win now in 3.1 overs. Smashers are well on top of this game.
Looks like Stamp Army has lost their hope for winning, even with Sernam Patel currently bowling.
And there'll just be an inside edge for a dot ball. 5 runs now from 3 overs. Smashers within touching distance of this win. Akash Joshi comes into the attack.
And here we go, the beginnings of what may just be the final over of this game.
Akash Joshi's bowled 3 overs, 22 for a wicket, as he starts his last over with a dot ball.
Here we go. We still need 5 runs to win here, and oh, that's very well bowled by Akash Joshi.
Yeah, Akash Joshi just bowls the line and length stock ball, and it's 3 runs now.
Oh, that sky.
Yeah, he just
Ball in no man's land.
clips it. He's overran the. He was looking to come back for 2, but is sent back by the striker. 2 runs now required in 2.3 overs.
They should make it very comfortable.
I think there's been a scoring error. I believe it is only 4 runs, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, there have been 2 wides according to the scorecard.
Akash Joshi here bowling to Viral Patel. Flicked away. No, I think that would be adjudged a leg by. Yeah, it will be. And within touching distance here, Smashers, what we once thought to be a possible close game has turned into a easy victory for the Smashers.
But I feel like the kind of start that SAMP Army had with their bowling, Sarnam Patel did pull it back very well. And he was the sliver of hope for SAMP Army.
Yeah, that was definitely a game-changing over, and that'll be it all the way for 6. And Rohit Verma finished it off in style. 39 on 35, 4 4s and a 6. Game over. Smashers, they put some points on the board, and SAMP Army lose yet another game. I'm Manjul Bosetti,
I'm Mitali.
and we'll be signing off here at Fuquay Upper for the end of the first game of the day. Please tune in for the other games at Fuquay Upper, Fuquay Lower, and Century Fields.
Oh my god, I've wanted to call for so long.